Hey guys, John Robert here, and welcome back to the Z Crew podcast. In today's episode, we have a special guest other than Mr. Happy.
Oh yeah, we have Ireland over here, Mr. Ireland, and and me, Mr. Happy, as the second host of the Z Crew podcast.
So, in today's episode, we're going to be discussing some of the. Yeah. So in today's episode, we're going to be going over some of the leaks surrounding COD 2020, or as it's now actually kind of officially been named by Doritos, COD Black Ops Cold War. So let's get into it. So I believe it was 1 or 2 days ago, as of recording this, that the Call of Duty 2020 logo was leaked by Doritos, not by the actual Activision or anything. The game still hasn't been revealed or anything, but it's actually been leaked by Doritos. Has this ever happened before? You guys know?
No, I don't think it has happened.
Yeah, because it's quite strange how it's not even been like Activision or Treyarch that's actually released anything to do with it. They haven't even released any statements about it saying whether it's real, whether it's fake, or anything. All we kind of know is we've got like a rough estimate of the date. I think that the game will be releasing, because I think it's like the 5th or 4th of October that the Doritos promotion begins, which is a Monday, and everything to Treyarch usually begins on a Tuesday, I think, isn't that?
Yeah, and the promotion ends on January 31st, 2021.
Yeah, so hopefully we're going to be getting the thing before 2021, hopefully we're into the October time, because I don't think there's any games coming out this year, so they won't have to release it early or late like they did last year. However, there is some things that are quite strange about it, because correct me if I'm wrong, but some of the I think it might have been one of the Treyarch devs released like a statement on Twitter saying that if everything's on track, that the game should be getting revealed around about Monday or Tuesday, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so what are your guys' hopes to see like in the trailer for COD 2020? Like, what do you hope to see in the trailer and get revealed?
A reboot. Just a reboot.
So just like a straight up Black Ops reboot, nothing fresh?
No, not really. What I am hoping for is the reveal of the Warzone map. That would be interesting on something that was in Modern Warfare. Would be in another in Treyarch's game. Yeah, just to see the Warzone map, how it's gonna work into the Warzone lore, just because of how in Modern Warfare it's season 5 right now. I think it's like 5 or 4. No, it's season 4. Season 5 is next season, 4. which is gonna get probably it's been leaked that Woods is in the game, so that's probably how they're gonna tie into the whole Warzone thing with Black Ops and Modern Warfare.
Yeah, so Ireland, what do you hope to see in the reveal, hopefully next week?
The reveal next week? Honestly, I have no clue. I just realised I had you muted a couple seconds ago and I have no idea what we're talking about.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that they like actually revealed that Zombies is coming back, because I think a couple of people have been scared that Zombies has just been completely scrapped now, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure it's coming. It's coming to the game. It's in the game files. Zombies, Warzone multiplayer and campaign. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be put into the game. I don't know how about the whole story, if we're gonna get a Chaos continuation or a Ether reboot, or even an Ether continuation.
Yeah, Ireland, what would you like kind of prefer to come back for the official Zombies mode in COD 2020?
I don't feel like, okay, so I don't feel like they should bring Ether back because they already declared that ended. So it would kind of make the community confused about it. And Chaos, since Blundell left, I don't know who would continue Chaos storyline. So we might have a reveal of a new storyline. So
Maybe.
If they do continue Chaos, they'll probably get Craig Houston, who was like I think like second in command for Black Ops 4. He'll probably be promoted to Blundell's old position. So if they were to return Chaos, which I think they will because they've kind of established sort of the beginning of the war with that, so I think they might bring that back with I think Craig Houston or someone else as the leading developer. Yeah. So with Chaos and stuff and Ether coming to an end, me and Happy can discuss some of our thoughts and feelings of and some theories of what we think would happen in the potential COD 2020. But since you weren't there last time, Ireland, what would you like to personally see come back or be a new feature in the COD 2020 Zombies mode?
So I hope they bring the new perks, the old perk system back, cause that was a bad thing for BO4. This might sound a bit crazy, but I'd say multiple like melee weapons would be a bit cool as well, like in your inventory.
So like kind of like the time trials from Revelations and DrKracken.
Yeah, stuff like that. But instead of completing rounds in the amount of time, when you prestige and stuff, you can choose your melee weapon.
That'd be nice. Oh, that gives me an idea. Like if they have like, you know how like the weapon loadouts from Black Ops 4?
Yeah.
Like that, where you could like put like weapon skins on like your knife that you have, like your default knife, and like eventually if like you complete like challenges that it gives you, like a multiplayer, you can get like a gold knife or something, or like a weaponized 115 knife.
That would be pretty cool, but they'd need to, I think what they'd need to do is make all of the knives deal the same amount of damage. It would just be like a completely cosmetic upgrade.
Like cosmetic.
Yeah.
Would you like to see like the return of the weapon, well not the weapon kits, but the ability to choose like your starting pistol and your equipment?
I wouldn't like to change the starting weapon, but maybe equipment. Equipment would be okay.
Yeah, equipment would be okay. Starting weapon though, that would like, that was a little overpowered since everyone would either run the MOG or what was the other weapon? The SOG, I think.
Strife was the little overpowered.
What about the SOG? The SOG 9mm.
That's garbage.
Oh.
It was cool how you could put the bayonet on the Strife. I liked that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think weapon kits is something that they should hopefully bring back. I'm not. How do you think that they would kind of go around revealing that the old perk system the old perk system would be returning and the create a class out? How do you think they would go around doing that in like a release trailer, or maybe like in a release event? How they would go around doing that?
I actually have no clue. That would be a little confusing to like reveal, since you're putting something that was in a last game, right? It's like oh, we still have this, but then you're gonna be putting something else into something that was old, put it back. So how did they reveal weapon kits in Black Ops 4 for zombies?
I think they actually. Pardon me. I don't think they actually revealed anything pre-launch. I think we just kind of found out about when the game launched. However, I think what would be pretty cool for revealing the players is like, see at the end of the release and stuff for the old perks, Because Mr. T-Lexify, I think he made like something like a fake perk reveal and he posted it on his Twitter. I think maybe something like that just before the logo comes up and stuff at the end of the trailer. I think that would be pretty cool to tease the OG perks coming back.
Ooh, what would be cool is like at the end, like the trailer of like, you know how like in BO4 Zombies had like its own trailer. Like in between sections, like they would have like gameplay of you like drinking one of like the old perks, like Jug, or like at the end of the trailer, just you as like a character drinking the Jug.
Yeah, that would be. Ooh, that would actually be a really good way to tease which crew would be coming back as well, getting the crew drinking Jug. However, I think if they made it Chaos Crew, they would have to sort of change the lore behind the perk system, like the perk like Jug and stuff, the lore of how it got there in Chaos, because in Ether we know that it was like kind of Group 935 manufactured them. But Ireland, how do you think they would explain that if they were to bring the old perks into the Chaos storyline?
So I feel like that they would have to like do like the Ether thing and say they changed dimensions and like went back in time to when like Ether was still around. And they had like all the perks, like a Zombies Chronicles sort of thing. Or like,
yeah, but
you know,
how would they kind of like get them into the Chaos storyline? Because those are completely separate universes confirmed by like everyone at Treyarch. There's absolutely nothing connecting those two universes. So they think that they would maybe do it like that. I can't remember the group, but it was like the cult that kidnapped Alice's father. Maybe they created something like that, or maybe Shaw made them. What do you think they would do?
I feel like, yeah, I just feel like the crew that kidnapped the what's his name?
Alistair.
It would be cool if they made like a new dimension with their powers, like they overloaded the powers, or something like that. Or another cool thing I was thinking, maybe Samantha's mother might like do something.
I'm not really sure how they would get Samantha's mother into Chaos, because those universes are not. They're completely parallel.
Honestly, if they are gonna put like the old, just get rid of Chaos and altogether.
So you're just saying if they're gonna bring back old perks, bring back everything old, including like an Ether reboot.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty cool, you know.
But
having Ether come back and also old perk system, and then maybe begin the reboot again. We discussed this in the last episodes. If you go back, we discussed this, but kind of begin the reboot from the Buried End game.
But the thing with that, they already declared Ether's end, so they can't really bring Ether back unless they're doing something with the crews and a new storyline.
I think what some people were wanting was an Ether reboot, so rather than them sort of carrying on, they could potentially carry the story on, but rather than them carrying it on or trying to add on to it, maybe just like do a reboot from when there was a choice, which would probably come around the end of Buried, because that's when a choice is made, when I go Rick off with Maxis, and then go with a filler, and then we get to kind of choose which one we like the most, and then that'll be the one that we like. It won't be confirmed by Treyarch which one is canon, but yeah.
Or would it be cool is if Treyarch put like a map into BO4, and like they or like they like make a poll or something, like showing if you want Chaos or Ether back. Because honestly, like it wouldn't make sense for like Jug or like the old perk system back into Chaos, because it was mainly Chaos that introduced the new perk system.
Yeah, because I think that would also be pretty confusing. But I think we're going to have to steer clear of this topic because we're going over stuff that we went over in the last episode. So if you want to hear about that, just go back to the last episode. But now moving on to the new topic. What do you guys think of the logo? Because I've sent it to both of you. What are your thoughts on it? Because it's pretty similar to the old Black Ops one.
It looks pretty good actually. Like I like it. It kind of reminds me of like it looks like a combination of like what's it called? Black Ops 1 and 2.
So like, because for me, it kind of just looks like a more sort of rendered out and maybe a little bit more modern version of the Black Ops, and then they've added that sort of Cold War thing. And so, what do you think, Ireland? What are your thoughts on the new sort of confirmed logo by Doritos themselves?
Yeah, the same thing with Happy. It kind of reminds me of the old Black Ops games, but it kind of for some reason it kind of reminds me of a Warzone logo.
Yeah, that's too, like in broad color, like in a broad letters.
Yeah, it's like Black Ops 1 logo and the Warzone logo if it combined. That's what I would think it would look like.
Yeah, because now that it's kind of been confirmed that it's Black Ops Cold War, we'll probably end up getting a reboot of maybe Black Ops or something, or maybe it'll be a continuation on. But I doubt that it will be a continuation because Black Ops 2 takes place in like 2025, and then Black Ops 1 takes place during like the sort of JFK years, so like the 60s and stuff. And then I think we might be going back, so this COD could maybe potentially even, like the campaign at least, be set in between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, or maybe it's even a prequel to 1, kind of like they did with the new Modern Warfare, so it's not a complete reboot, kind of just go, it's kind of like maybe a prequel, but I'm not sure how they would tie that into zombies, because it's only really the multiplayer that was set during then, during like the 60s, well, and the Nova 6 was kind of like the only tie between them, I'm pretty sure. So, how would you guys feel?
What if like the new Black Ops is like it makes you think that it's gonna be a reboot, but it's actually like a sequel to Black Ops 4, and like it's like a Cold War, but like in the future.
So rather than going back to the Cold War between like America and Russia in the 60s between like JFK and Castro, it's like a futuristic Cold War.
Yeah, like a futuristic Cold War.
Maybe between like, I don't know, North Korea or someplace, because North Korea is a very recent country. So maybe between like maybe America and North Korea, fresh Cold War. But then again, I don't think the fans, because the Black Ops 3 campaign was the last campaign we had, and people did not really respond well to it because it was in the futurists and none of the characters really returned, so we didn't really recognize anyone. So that would probably not be the way that they would go, because they're wanting to make it as commercially successful as possible. So
yeah, like the fans like it how like not as futuristic like Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare. It's and like Black Ops 3, like that those games didn't come out as good, but like how Black Ops 4 it did like a little bit better in terms of like multiplayer, because I like the Black Ops 4 version of multiplayer than Black Ops 3. Then because of the fact that like no one is like in Black Ops 4, no one's like running around walls and like jumping everywhere. It was like really annoying, and yeah, so I think it would be a good idea to like cause like what's it called? Modern Warfare was also another successful game that wasn't really futuristic. So I think the futuristic vibe isn't really how Treyarch is gonna go with this. So I think this is gonna be like another Modern Warfare where like it's just a basic how like every most Call of Duties are a basic shooter, first person shooter that has a campaign towards a war.
yeah, because I think they'd probably either, because they might actually just kind of scrap what happened in Black Ops 3 and pretend that never happened, because I think games have done that before, and then maybe continue it from like after Black Ops 2, so it'd still kind of be slightly futuristic, not as much as Black Ops 3, but a little bit more than Black Ops 2, because now 2025 is only like 5 years away, so we wouldn't really get that futuristic vibe. So we'd still get a slightly futuristic thing, and then we might have some of the characters who were maybe younger and stuff for at least the campaign anyway. So it'd still be boots on the ground, but we'd be getting some of the younger characters coming back into the like campaign and stuff. But now they would be older, so we might play as like some of their children maybe.
Yeah, like Black Ops 2. In terms of like futurism, it wasn't that futuristic. It was more of like
It was
like more of like
old. It was like a mixed campaign. It was futuristic and a bit of like
there were like drones like flying around and like VTOLs and everything, but it still felt like a modern-esque feel. And yeah, like I would feel like if like did like a sequel after Black Ops 2, because technically Black Ops 4 didn't happen. It happened before Black Ops 3, so Black Ops 4 is a prequel to Black Ops 3.
Well, we don't really know when Black Ops 4 takes place because there was no campaign, so we just kind of need to go off the maybe exosuits thing, which we don't really know anything about. So I think
Black Ops 4 I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that Black Ops 4 is a prequel because of the fact that most of the specialists don't actually have what they used to have, because what's his name? Prophet in Black Ops 3, he's mostly a robot at that point. All that he has left is his face, but in Black Ops 4 he's fully human, just some of his parts are some of his body parts are robots.
Yeah, because the campaign would be interesting how they would sort of implement that. However, that is all we have time for in today's episode. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and also subscribe to Mr. Happy and check out Ireland on the socials, which will be linked down below. This is Jumping Robot signing off.
Peace.